Mrs. Panhua, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Baiju's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait, and with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Baiju leading the pack. Hook, oops, I got carried away. My bad. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sun, so it only took us 1 trip to the academy to solve half of...
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
As for the mangosteen, we got people's...
Mangosteens are not from Jinzhou. Do you think the token is guiding us outside? An ocean of stars. A dark-haired girl, and you said it was flowing in a certain direction. You've never mentioned this before. The etheric sea and resonance chords in your dreams are real, perhaps. That girl might be the key to recovering your memories. Madam Magistrate's information aside, it seems to me it's a site of the Trinodian War and the source of all TD outbreaks.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang?
Without a doubt. Resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra...
Yang Yang, did you hear that?
That should be the Midnight Range's training camp. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty... Defense of the city gate has been strengthened.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is... What is your business, young lady? It's my 3rd shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial art. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peace. Besides, General Jian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I understand you. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, he could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Sure.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland?
Mm-hmm, exactly. Mr. Zhang Ye seemed confused. He's gone through a lot searching for his enlisted grandson. I reported his situation to the patrol station, but with the chaos on the front line, Mr. Zhang Ye has been extremely worried about his grandson's safety. He'd sneak out to look for his grandson the moment no one was watching. His name is Jiayuan. I don't know him in person. I couldn't just leave an elderly person like him out there.
You're willing to go to such length. You have a kind soul, Master Jianxin.
It's all thanks to many kind-hearted people. Without them, this man, it's got some fresh-looking leaves, soft, springy skin, and 8 fleshy segments fully ripened inside. It looks like a nice fruit. I grew up in my sect on a mountain. Spent most of my time training with my masters. One day, I was told training in seclusion was not enough. So I started my self-cultivating journey. I've been to various cities and gained valuable lessons, but there is still... According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is very likely... Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him. Of course.
Let me be your blade.
Serenade!
This should suffice for a while. Speeding up. Speeding up.
You don't look like soldiers.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider.
A missing person. The one you're looking for.
Yes.
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him. He must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons.
Sure. Wait.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal. Best.
Is that the beacon?
They don't look like so.
What might interest you here?
Nothing really. You see, we just...
Excuse me, about this detective.
Run, everyone!
I can't move. So...
Oh, please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely... Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides.
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the tacit discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
A tough nutty.
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on yourselves. You'll be lucky to leave in one piece.
I will not bend to an...
We're begging you, stop!
Why did you attack us? Do you have other mouths to feed?
They seem trained.
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the... We done some wrongs. I tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battle's up.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway. We ain't got the balls to rob the army. But hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured.
Wait. What I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou. I used to travel alone when I left my master.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie?
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant...
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily at a time like this.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard... If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for...
Hurry, move, let's get...
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait.
Quite the sharp eye.
Is this the only
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right in.
Really? Then why does that...
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever...
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix...
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Master Jianxin, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly...
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they all talk to them if you can't make them listen? Move! What is it? Why are we still not done You new here? Are you back? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the...
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Oh, sorry, have to answer. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. I'm sorry, the wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to...
What exactly do you need?
Just make sure they are safe. Thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath.
Things are always like this in the rear. The front line sold supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel
So this is what a real war looks like.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of... I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just... it's okay.
I'll go find a medic.
Like I...
Please calm down.
That's barely a scratch. That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry. They've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stent, but things having... Each injury represents countless tacit discords, and resonators in the Midnight Ranges are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds of...
They are the ones keeping our people safe.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such... Now that they're all safe, you should go and...
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster is?
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution.
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect.
Oh, great. You have my
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it. Yua, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Yua. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover?
I saw you help arrange the wounded there. Yasholam would need your help more than I... Thank you, but I must remain to Juliet, so he never sent a letter home. The Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting non-resonators lately. But Julian was a stubborn boy. We sent him back to the city time and time again, and he just kept finding what. With the battle escalating, it's getting increasingly dangerous out here. Oh, now I remember. He should...
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
What are you doing? Oh, please excuse me. Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit discord outbreak, currently there's only one waterway open from Port Gunchao in the south of the city. The rear guards would regularly go there to escort goods. What more do I know? The military rarely buys this fruit for rations due to its short shelf life. Plus, it's a type of old-fashioned explosive. While tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of... The hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid growth of tacitite weapons...
Master Jianxin?
Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the Zhuyan as a man full of courage. Influenced by his veteran grandpa's tales, the journey with you has exposed me. Countless lives have been lost. Master Rongfu once told me, the best sages gain enlightenment in the military. I do share some of However, Zhuyan disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. He saw no distinction between ordinary people and resonators. And I too found what Zhuyan said was reasonable to an extent. And I couldn't change his mind with words. So I tried to imagine I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring, and I gained important insights from them. All tangles untied, all glare tempered. I promised not to use my forte in the battle, but Zhuyan still couldn't. After his defeat, Zhuyan seemed to realize his weakness. Talking about I heard you two still have other matters to attend. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Us running into Master Jianxin was a one-off incident. If the magazine indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Have you thought of something?
I think.
So, Madam Magistrate wants to we haven't reached the front lines yet.
General!
Follow the Qinglong.
Tell truth from facade. Settled. Tell truth from facade. Fear no more. Tell truth from facade. Unstoppable. Bide the time. Retreat to advance. Wind Rider. Time to fight back. Tell truth from facade. You will. Bide the time. Break! Wind Rider! Tell truth from facade. Fear no more. Tell truth from facade. Wind Rider. Tell truth from facade. Break!
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and...
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
A woman in red who can control... Could it be your vision? It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away. The battle itself is the streams from the Norfall Barrens feel more suffocating than ever over. Something on that battlefield must be connected to you. Though we have no idea what it is. Resonate with tacit discords? Rover?
According to Baija, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is... Siege Village and the Central Plains.